but it's not morning. It's the late afternoon. Cause I don't even want to say evening. It's early. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's 3:53. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh my gosh, it's really almost the first of the month. Oh my stars. I got a lot of damn bills due. Help me pay my bills. Please watch the content. I'm not look. I'm begging for your views. Okay, I ain't begging for nothing else. Okay, I'm begging for your views and your likes. Please like the content. Please, 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 please. Tell me you're going to, and if your mama don't mind. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Pop this here. I'm gonna serve you guys. There were some people at the. Well, she's gone now, but I still want to serve. She's gone now, but I'll probably go hit the backboard a little bit. But I'll serve for a little while. How about it? I'm gonna go get some tennis balls. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the heart. Oh my gosh. Thank y'all so much. Whoever that is, God bless y'all. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Woo. Hey, this arm is electric today. I'm surprised at myself for that, sir. Come on, baby. Whoo, it's a pop on that baby. It's a pop on it. Dang. It's got to be at least 100 miles per hour. Come on now. Come on now. We are still on this weight loss journey. I feel amazing. Okay, amazing. That's how I feel, baby. That's how I feel. How y'all feeling today? Okay, that was out, but it's windy out here too, y'all. This serve, I haven't served in a minute, and that serve has a pop to it. It does, baby. Hey, Dumbo and Nene, you watching the ads? Oh my gosh. Thank y'all for keeping me paid. Thank you so much. It means so much because I'm broke. I'm broke. You know, and it's Publix fault because I keep going to Publix, and Publix is so expensive and the food is expensive and I want to eat healthy. I've been losing weight. Can you tell? Can you tell? Ah! I mean, look, I'm getting down some more, okay? Like, I got a long way to go, but look at this. Remember, it used to be so big. It used to be, I used to be so big. This used to be like super tight on me. Go back to my old videos when I wore like my Reebok. I've had this for the longest time because the Reebok is even gone. But remember, it used to be like out here. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. Look at me. I got a long way to go, but I'm losing it, baby. I'm losing the weight. Okay, I see you still look good. Thank you so much. Yeah, it looks good. Look, you know I paid $44 for this. I bought this. My right hand of God. I bought this when I think I first had got to Tampa at the Big and Tall Man. DXL. The name of the store is DXL Big and Tall Men. You think I'm finna sit up here and throw this mess away? I ain't donating this to nobody. Lord willing, I'm gonna lose another 50 pounds. Y'all be like, Terrence, you swimming in it. I'm gonna swim to shore. And it's cause this is it's expensive. I got 3 of them. And I'm not kidding. They're so comfortable, so awesome. And I can also pull them out in the winter. Cause when I was in Michigan, I wore my gray, black, and orange. This orange one, the gray one, and the black one. And I would do this. I have a long sleeve with it. And that's when I had like extra, I had a lot extra, baggage right here. You know what I'm saying? To be precise, over 100 extra baggage, So I just feel good. I feel good. I know, you know what? People can talk about my flaws and, oh, you fat, you nasty looking, you this, you that, because I've been getting comments like that. Y'all may not see them, but my right hand of God, I get them, because what ends up happening, y'all know by now, YouTube blocks a lot of the craziness. Now, unfortunately, if people send a lot of emojis, YouTube blocks that too, because they look at it like it's spam. But we don't care about that. I'll engage with some negativity, obviously a lot of positivity, just to be funny. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to negativity, but it doesn't, I promise y'all, it don't make me sad. It doesn't get me down. I will never, ever, 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 ever be tricked into believing like the lies that the internet and people within the internet tells you. Like, I don't even care. Even if it comes to people like in real life, I don't care. I don't care what anybody has to, think about me or say about me, because it does not, it's how you feel about yourself. It's what you think about yourself. I keep telling people that. Stop worrying about what other people say and even what they do to you. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. I'm not trying to say don't be a pushover and just like let people run over you and stuff, but ignore them. Right? Ignore them. Exactly. Yeah, $44. $34. Okay, $34. All right, for all, not all 3, like each were $44 a piece, because they were on sale. I remember like yesterday, I was like, do I want to get this? But y'all know I had that new money. I was in Tampa working at St. Joseph Hospital, which is like, it's like right off of Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And I had that new money. And I was just, I was losing my damn mind. I bought probably, I kid you not, I spent under $1,000, right under $1,000 in that store. And that's when they was like, oh, we give you this. They gave me like the next, they got me, because I bought a lot of things. That's why I said I really wanted to get a sponsorship from them. Now I don't even care, because I don't even shop at their store. No shade to DXL, but I don't even want to go back there unless I get shoes or maybe some socks, but I don't even want to go back there for clothes, because y'all, I don't fit. I can barely really fit into 4, 5, 6, 7X anymore. Now, remind you, this is a 5X. This is a 5X, and I barely fit into that. So I'm not going to sit up here and go buy those clothes. And I'm going to get out of that mindset. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, eventually I'm going to go buy me some new scrubs. And those scrubs are going to be, I'm claiming them right now, they're going to be 2X. They may be a little snug, when you first buy clothes, how they a little snug, but y'all, I'm fitting comfortable. When you see me at the hospital, Those are 2X scrubs. I haven't fit comfortably. I'm talking about when you sit down and all that fat go down with you. You know how it gets a little tight. You know, it's good if you're standing up, but it get a little tight when you sit down. Y'all, it's loose. The pants are loose when I sit down. When I bend, I'm in surgery. I'm cleaning up after the case. I'm moving. I'm doing this, and it feels so good. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna worry about nothing else. Chill Wheel Crew, how you doing? I'm sorry I ain't speak to you. Chill Wheel Crew, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank y'all so much. I know, right? Shaking my head too. You know what, Dumb or Nene? You already know. You already know. People crazy as hell. People crazy as hell. I was texting you back, and I don't know. Some of the texts went through because I was telling Cherry. I was texting her. I didn't text recently because Tracy and I talked, but I Facebook messaged Tracy. We Facebook message a lot. I don't know, I might need to be doing that with a lot of people because that always goes through. But if something about the damn text, some of the text messages are not going through. Some of them going through, some of them don't. It says resend, but I promise you, I was trying to respond to some of your text messages. And I was telling Cherry the same thing. I don't know what's going on with my phone. All is well, T. That's so awesome. Chill Wheel Crew, I love it. I love that. You brighten my day. I have the best freaking supporters that a content creator could ever ask for. Come on now. Y'all are so freaking dope. Y'all are so dope. But let's get back to serving. Now, how about that? I'm going to serve a little bit more. I'm not going to serve all these damn balls. I ain't lying. I ain't gonna, look, it's hot out here. It's a nice little wind chill, but it's hot as hell out here. I ain't going to lie shit. So I ain't going to serve all of them. But we gonna serve these, and then I'm going to serve the ones I got over there. Some of them are, I've been popping this serve, y'all, and some of them are in the gate. Because you know how you hit so hard, they end up in the gate. They end up stuck in the gate. Yes, indeed. Look at that. That ball is nice and bouncy. How about this? Okay, that ain't. No, I don't like that one. I'm gonna hit. Oh my God, should I hit that man car? Oh Jesus Christ, Terrence, what are you doing? I almost hit the man car. Ain't nobody see that, did it? Y'all ain't see that. Ain't nobody see that. Nothing here. Look away. Look away. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pop my shade back on because as you guys can see, the sun has popped back up out here. Oh my gosh! I was gonna wear the fat suit, but I said hell no. It's just too hot, and I've been moving all day, y'all. I've been working hard. Today I was in vascular, and I had fun, but the cases were really strenuous But everybody was like, you did such a great job, and are you back tomorrow? And I'm like, yes, but I'm like, I don't want to be in one spot. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all get it. Y'all understand. Y'all, these are going inside the court. I don't know if you can really just zoom in and see, but they're going inside. They going inside the surface box. Exactly where I want it. It feels really good too. It feels amazing. Okay, let's walk it over. I'm gonna walk us over. And then I'm gonna serve from this side, and then I'm probably gonna hop off of here. Well, hop off the court and go to the backboard. I think this man, he's probably walking to it, but the other side may be free up. Because when I first got here, which I was planning on just serving anyway, but when I first got here, I said, man, it was a girl playing. She had a soccer ball, and then this other guy had he was hitting with he was hitting like racquetball. Oh, he's on the court. He can go into the backboard. Okay, well, cool. All right. Anyway, thank y'all for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, let me put it right here. All right, let me read that. Hey, Kimberly. Terrence, it is hot. One day it's like 90 here in Wow. It is hot one today. It's like 90 degrees here in North Carolina. Kimberly, you already know I'm in flow right now. I'm right there with you. But it is a little bit of a wind. It's a little wind, so it feels good. But it's probably like It's probably 91 degrees out here, which is not terrible. You was texting Nene and haven't seen none from you responding back. Weird. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I kept getting them, and I'm like, I'm laughing at, cause she was like, what she say? Um, you better tell them. And when she said I was driving, I'm like, huh? Like, I'm not driving. I was back at the condo. I was chilling. I had got off live and everything, and I was just chilling. But yeah, I promise you, I responded to some of them, but some of them were like resend, which is irritating to me. And then also Cherry said the same thing. She, she sends me a text message. The only thing that was going through, I must say, was the messages that I sent on Messenger to Tracy. That went through. But y'all, I'm not trying to be funny and stuff, but somebody hacked into my account, right? Not hacked into my account. Well, they tried to use my debit card. I don't know, my account number and all that. Y'all know back here with Chime and Wells Fargo, I just got new numbers, new debit cards that came in the mail. So I've activated them. And today, last night, I wasn't getting no notifications, no nothing. Now I was on my phone, that is, but then then I go to YouTube on my phone. I couldn't do shorts, I couldn't do nothing. So I said, okay, whatever, no biggie. And I was still able to watch, slot channels and all that stuff. End up going to sleep, because I was on my laptop. I got up this morning, I wanted to say good morning in my room, and I'm like, I don't have any internet. Lo and behold, so I'm with AT&T, and they do like a recurring payment or whatever. That's what ended up happening, because my debit card, they had my old debit card. Pretty much my phone was still on, but I had no internet. Because it was gonna go off. It was gonna go off like later today. Today is the 29th. Is it today 29th? What today is? Oh Lord, today is the 30th. It was gonna go off today. It was gonna go off today because my bills are always due on the 30th. So yeah, what I ended up doing on a quick break today at work, I paid my bill with AT&T. I put a new recurring thing, with the debit card, and I'm like, man, but that's what ended up happening. Like I had no internet, but that shouldn't be what caused I don't know, hell, now I think about it, because that shouldn't be what caused, the messages. I don't know. It's so much going on. I don't know. I can't keep up. But thank y'all for being in here. I think the heat index is making it hotter than it is. Oh, always, Kimberly. It always. You said LOL's weird, right? It is weird. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, I'm going to serve the balls that I have out here. I won't go in the basket no more. I'm going to serve 1, 2, 3. Y'all count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, oh, Lord. I can't count. Y'all know I can't count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm being so serious right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I think I got like 17 tennis balls out here. Oh Lord, it's hard to count. Ain't that sad? Okay, all right. I'm gonna get the balls up. I'm gonna get them from here and I'm gonna serve. And then we're gonna go to the back field. Oh, actually, I might have 18 because it's the ball right there. So it might be 18. I don't. That toss was way too low. I should have known. Get out. how nosy people are, like, that you work with. They be trying to find out everything about you. And my deal is, you know what? You ain't never gonna find out everything about my ass. But in due time, you'll find out things. You don't need to know my whole damn life story, and I ain't even been at this hospital for 2 weeks. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to know that I have. I'm just putting it out there. Like, you want to know everything. What kind of bowel movements do you have? Is it solid? Is it liquid? Like, damn near you want to know that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. Chill out. Let it come naturally. I don't know. I'm like, what, you trying to hook me up with somebody? You trying to, what is this, eHarmony? 1,001 questions? What the hell? I got 21 questions and they all about us. Like, no, I don't need you to ask me questions. Like, I need you to, you know, be normal. Whatever happened to just learning, you know, getting to know people, you know, like normally, you know, like what's going on in the world? What's going on? Because you know what I can't say, I'm gonna serve, but what I can't say to somebody say this. They say, well, where you from? But okay, I'm from. Before I say I'm from Mississippi, well, where were you last? Where were you this? And I had to tell this woman today. I said, ma'am, can I answer the damn question? The first one. I said you didn't ask me 4 questions. I ain't even answered one. And like I'm telling you, God is my witness. That is a pet peeve of mine. If you're gonna ask me a question, let me answer it. And then also, don't ask me how I'm doing. Don't ask me how I'm doing or how's the week going, and then you ignore me, or you talk over me, or I mean, it's just so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the last person to be sensitive about these situations, but I must say, as I progress in life, I'm seeing how ignorant some people really are. And it's not me, I'm not mad. I'm not like trying to shade them, but I'm just like, it shows you really some people really don't care. And it's just like, that's almost like a second, if you will, that's just like a second thing, a second nature type thing. They just doing it to be doing it, but they really don't care. But my deal is, well, why the hell you asking me? You know what I'm saying? Why you asking me this mess? It's crazy, right? It's weird. It's weird as hell. I'm telling you, Kimberly, it is so weird, and it is so unnecessary. You don't have to ask me all this mess, because to be honest, you don't even care. But if you get to know people, you genuinely get to know people, you're gonna learn their, okay, what they like, what they don't like, or what they do, or this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get to know them. But like, stop. It's just too much. It be too much, and just like so much, you know, like information and so much. And not to say it's overwhelming, I find it to be irrelevant. Like, it's dumb. Come on, baby. High talk. Come on. I'm gonna tell you something else I don't like. Shit, stop watching him and that weird toss that he doing and focus on your own. Okay, another thing I cannot stand is when so you know, you start a job or whatever. As I've transferred to this new place, which I absolutely love. I love it now. I love the people. I know a lot of the people, to be honest. Like, meaning like some of the doctors and even some travelers here. Like, I do know some people from other places. It ain't like I don't know nobody. But it's a lot of new people. But what I don't like is when Okay, you come into a place and say you don't know some of the people. And some people don't know you, and they ask. Now I don't know if y'all can understand this. Hey, Cowboy Muse, what's up? What's up? They ask. So my name is Terrence, right? My name is Terrence Bergen, and I go in the room. I introduce myself as Terrence Bergen. I'm a new hire here at this facility, and I make sure I put emphasis on here, okay? Because I probably have, to be honest, I have 19 years of paid experience on the payroll. I damn near probably have more experience than 80% of the people at this hospital. Not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just keeping it real. A lot of people are new. A lot of the older people are either retired, some of them have passed on, or some of them are like, you know what I'm saying, like kind of like part-time and really don't even really work that much. But anyway, but my point is this. What I'm trying to get at is I go in there, I say, hi, my name is Terrence Bergen. The nurse in the room, what I do is, I did this since I was a student. My teachers, my instructors, Miss Shirley, Miss Pirkle, to this day in Decatur, Mississippi, what I always tell us, you go in that room, you don't have your hands folded, you have your glove and gowns in hand, you show that you're ready, you're motivated, you want to work. And I do this to this day, okay? To this day, I do this. And I go in and I write my name on the dry, it's like a dry erase board. I write my name on that board, Terrence Bergen, CSTFA, my credentials, my initials, all that stuff, my whole name, the spelling. The reason why I do that is because I am new to the facility. A lot of the people don't know me. Some people do know me, okay? But, and obviously some of the doctors know me and they've already talked about me. Oh, he's coming here, blah, 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 blah. So some people do know me, but they may not know the name of they may not know how to spell my name. So my last name is spelled Burgin. But here's the ticket. So I'm in surgery and this happened to me 3 times today alone. Only because I've worked with 3 different nurses. Hi. Well, Terrence, what do you go by Terrence? Do you go by Terry? Ma'am, I said Terrence. I think I scared that man across the way. I said Terrence. Why the hell would I go by Terry? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this. I go by the name that I'm introducing myself to you as. And I don't want to be an ass, because I feel like but that's what I mean by things are, people have, in my opinion, some people, I don't know, it's just strange. But I get where, it's one thing to be like, okay, I want to give you a nickname. I want to do this. But no, you're asking me, well, do you go by Terry? I told you my name is Terrence. Why does it, I'm telling you, I've talked about this before. This has happened so many times. Now, let's call a spade a spade. Okay, do you want to call me Terry? Are you fond of Terry's? Like, is that just something that maybe you know of a Terrence that's short for Terry? Like, that's just like, okay, my dad's name is Joseph. To be honest, I don't call my dad by his first name. It's very weird for me to even say that. But my mom, she Joe. My mom would say Joe, but a lot of his friends and some of his family even say Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom, which was his wife and stuff, she was, hell, their bed was undefiable. My mom can call him whatever the hell she want to call him, and vice versa. My point is this, is like, get to know people, and like, again, it goes back to what I was just saying, get to know people. And I know people like Terrence, this is so irrelevant, this is dumb, this is nothing to really talk about. Yes, it is, because in a sense, it's disrespectful. Like I said, like, my deal is, or how about you say this? Now, I must say, all 3 of them said, well, do you go by Terry? It wasn't, you didn't ask me, well, what do you go by? You know what I'm saying? Like, but my deal is, you just assume Terry because my name is Terrence. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's a, y'all, I don't want to sit up here and make it seem like I'm racist. Because Lord is my witness. Y'all know my ass is not racist. Y'all know I'm not racist. But I'm just like, why is all the white people asking me this and black people don't? The black people be like, I ain't gonna lie, they be like T or Terrence. But why do the white people ask me, well, do you go by Terry? Like, what the hell? What, ma'am? Sir, why do you want to call me Terry? Why do you want to call me Terry? Casual Slice, how you doing? I'm in here clowning. I'm clowning. Oh my gosh, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being in here. My husband's name is kind of like yours, and he gets that all the time. Difficult variations of it. Well, Kimberly, I don't. But what's the deal? Okay, so doesn't your husband does he pronounce his name the way that he want his name? Does he say his name and the pronunciation of his name the way that he wants it pronounced and said by others? I mean, because that's what I normally, okay, a doctor comes in the room, and this is what I was taught in school, okay, again, by Miss Shirley, Miss Pilgrim. They said, say for instance, this one surgeon, he was like, my name is Abraham. He was like, I'm Abraham. Well, okay, well, you said your damn name is Abraham. I don't know your damn last name, but I'm gonna say Dr. Abraham, because that's how the hell you introduce yourself to me. So that's what I know you as. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, a lot of people call him by his first name, but they don't put the doctor before it. I'm gonna put the doctor before it because that's just what I do. But I don't know your last name. I don't even know how, because this guy's Indian. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. But the first name, obviously, Abraham. That's kind of like normal. But my deal is, I'm not just gonna say Abraham. Like a lot of other people are doing. I'm not trying to throw shade. All I'm saying is I'm used to. But in a sense, am I contradicting myself because he didn't say I'm Dr. Abraham? You know what I'm saying? He says my name is blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that, okay, people should the way that people introduce themselves to you as is what you call them? Or are you the person to just make up a name or something like that to make it? I don't know. Like, for instance, people come in here, and I don't know a lot of folks, and I get their names confused, and people all around the world and stuff, whatever. And I may say, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Could you explain your name or whatever? Or can I call you this for? I ask. I don't just say, well, do you go by this or can you go by this? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe you know what? I'm weird. You said different variations of it. Casual Size, how you doing? Thanks for coming back in here, bro. I appreciate you so much. I am loving your live streams. Oh my gosh. It makes me really, I'm not being funny. It really makes me want to just like go to the local arcades, like where they have like maybe like 20 slots or less, but I'm in Fort Myers, Florida. I can go to Hard Rock, but that's like 2.5 hours away. To be honest, I was actually in Tampa and St. Pete this past weekend, and I drove right past, Hard Rock Casino. But I heard you were talking about, because I think one of your viewers, supporters, subscribers, whatever you want to call them, was talking about Hard Rock, and I was like, Hard Rock Casino is tight, if you ask me. But I appreciate you so much. I really love what you're doing. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting. Okay, you guys, I'm going to serve some more balls, and then we're going to go to the backboard, because I know I'm boring the hell out of you guys with my little stories about what's going on today. Anyway, but we are, the deal is we are being active, okay? We want to be active every single day. And it rained yesterday, but I did do some PWX. Even if I don't show it on my channel, it doesn't mean that I'm not working out, okay? I would hope to say, I'm a big guy still, but I would hope to think that you guys can see from the old videos to the new ones, like, okay, well, damn, he's got to be doing something, because he don't look as big as he was, Okay, we just gonna serve a little bit. Way out. In the net. Ooh, in the sun, it's just not fun. Right on the. Right on the tee. crazy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all hear it? Okay. Ooh, they hitting the tape, y'all. They are so close. Skimming that tape. Okay, that was good. That's decent. Okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe some of the things that kind of not necessarily like just piss me off, but some of the things that are just so weird may not be weird to everybody, but I just find that so. I mean, because it just keeps happening. I'm like, what the hell? Like, there's people that they name Gregory. I don't hear people always, well, do you go by Greg? You know? I don't hear that as much. I don't know. I'm like, weird. It's weird to me. But maybe that's just me. And another thing which I'm happy I don't do, I do not be talking about. I mean, it's one thing to talk about it, like if people want to know, like, oh, well, what is what's like the base salary or what's this, but I will never tell somebody exactly what I make in a year or what I make an hour, especially at the hospital. Because y'all, these nurses, and I'm talking about nurses, and I'm being so serious, like on a real tip, like level, nurses are more advanced than surgical technologists, right? Now, I am also a first assist. Now, I would say in a lot of places, first assist and RNs, at least with the BSN, are kind of the same pay rate. But yo, people talking about what they making. They talking about what they making, and I'm like, oh God, I make like $20 more than you do an hour. And it's kind of like weird when they talking about that. Is he going right there? Because he keeps looking over here. I'm like, I don't care about the bench, sir. I just want the backboard. I don't care about the bench. I ain't even gonna sit my ass down. As long as I can just get the backboard. Hold on one second. Sorry for all the movement, the moving. Okay. I'm gonna set this stuff back here. Yeah. I got my Celsius. Now don't talk about me. I'm addicted to these things. Anybody else drink Celsius? But I also got my ice water. You know, I'm gonna pour this off in my water. My Stanley top, my top broke, but I got like several tops. It just broke. But this is my Stanley Cup. Shout out to Keisha Berger McGregory, who got me my third Stanley. Cause you know I'm broke. I can't afford no Stanley Cups. I get the off-brand, the knockoff ones. But Keisha's like, no, only the best for my brother. I'm like, Keisha, it's too much damn money now. And you know how I feel about that. You talking to the brother who I didn't get the class ring. I barely took pictures. My mom was so upset with me because I had like you know how you get the pictures that come, I guess it's like the normal pictures. That's all that I wanted my mom to. I didn't want my mom there to pay for anything else, but it was enough for her and him. Yeah, I just can't stand that mess. I'm telling you, I never did like it. And then I didn't do prom. Only thing I did was I didn't do winter formal. I didn't do prom. Only thing I went to were the sports banquets, and I went to 3 out of the 4 because I'm gonna be honest. If I wasn't receiving an award, even the fact that I received 3 awards consecutively each year, my sophomore, junior, and senior year, I didn't go my freshman, but I received awards. You know, most valuable player, most improved, like sportsmanship award and all that stuff. I received all those awards, by the way, but I wasn't gonna go there. But you know, I ended up going, and I remember going to Dirt Cheap, Dirt Cheap in Mississippi. If anybody know what Dirt Cheap is, but I got like these slacks and this white, you know, dressed up shirt, and that lasts me for a year and a half, just about. Because I don't believe in spending all that money, you know. But then fast forward, here I am talking about, oh, I went to Big and Tall Man and bought, you know, shirts that were for $44 a piece. Hey Josie the Truth, how you doing? Haha, damn. Casino tight slots. Hey Josie, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Casual Sauce says thank you very much. It means a lot to mother and I that you enjoy our streams, and I'm glad I can entertain you. That's what I'm trying to aim for, the entertainment of it part, and I try to show the real side of gambling. Right, absolutely. And I show people the tips and tricks to try to win at the casino and go home with some money or gamble or play longer at the casino. Wow, I love that. Like when I never knew anything about. Oh my gosh, the wind is crazy. Okay, sorry, 1 second. The wind knocked over the can. I lost some fluids, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna. I got plenty of fluids. I got water and all that good stuff in the car. But this is nice and full still. Let's put this back here. Okay, the recycle bin is over there. I'm gonna put this in the recycle bin. Advantage play, I didn't know anything about that. I mean, I just knew that, okay, some slots you can win progressives and stuff, but I didn't even know that was a thing. That's what it was called, though. But thank you guys for being in here. I'm gonna try and show you the court, because it's so windy out here. Now, this may fall. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for the wind, but I'm gonna try and hit just a little bit. Okay. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. This court is playing funny. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate it. Man versus backboard. It's kind of rough. Like this is what happens when I don't come to the court. And also I love showing people the less lines reels method. Also, that's a fun way to win play. Yeah. Now I know you spoke about SD slots and well, SD guy. And I must say I remember I told you about Eagle Bucks. That's on the Ainsworth. That's one of my most favorite. Then also, what's the other one? It's the one with the lightning, like it has the lightning bolt. It's the Ainsworth game. Damn, what is that? It has, when you get the 3, I cannot think of it. What is that one? I'm not talking about like Lightning Cash, Dragon Cash. I'm talking about the actual Ainsworth game that in the bonus reels 2, 3, and 4. When you get those lightning bolts, they stay in there. But what's the name of that game? Thunder Cash? You're right, it's Thunder something. Thunder Cash, is it Thunder Cash? I think it's Thunder Cash or something like that. But that's what it is, you're right. And so I love that one, my most favorite, but those are volatile. You already know. A lot of Ainsworth games are, but I love both of those. And Eagle Bucks, I mean, I've won. I mean, of course, I ain't gonna lie. I do the high limit slots. So quarter-cent denom, 50-cent denom, and dollar denom. And also I've done $5 denom. But that $5 denom, I did the less lines. And I've won hand pays of the hand pays. Of course, like 2,000, 3,000, 1,200. But I won hand pays on that like crazy just from one line hit. Because you know what's wild in the Eagles. The Eagles are wild in the bonus because the Eagles are wild in the bonus, but also like outside the bonus. And I remember I got like I got hell, I just got like 4 of them in a row, and then I got maybe like an ace or something. Anyway, it on that high denomination, it pays very well. The less lines, but you got to but less lines mean there's less of a chance. There's less of a chance you winning, but if you do hit the lines, it's a good chance you'll hit big. But yeah, like I love those games. I love those games. It's also is it Dragon Real? Dragon. It's a Dragon one too, where you get a dragon on the. Oh man, I'm just losing. Like I can't. This is what happens when you work in surgery and you've done like you trying to turn your mind off of all the crazy and the stress and the. I mean, we had traumas and I've done so much today. Like I've done so much in 9 hours. You guys probably wouldn't believe, but anyway, I love Ainsworth. I know some people don't like it, but Eagle Bucks is my most favorite. But yeah, like you're right. You can really do a lot. Josie, I'm doing very well. I'm a little tired. My feet hurt, but I'm still out here, trying to exercise and all that good stuff. But I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well. I cannot believe tomorrow is Thursday. The weekend is almost here again. I'm still on orientation, even though I apologize to my preceptor today. She was like, you don't have to apologize, because I was like, I feel like when I go to these hospitals, I said, because I'm the preceptee, because I'm on orientation, but I have 19 years. I've been doing this for 19 years on payroll, but off payroll, I've been doing this for more than 20 years. But anyway, I've traveled for 17 of the 19, and I've gone to 32 states. Josie, you know this, all this, but casual stocks, you may not know this. But I've gone all over the country and stuff, whatever. And I've gone even out of the country. I've gone to so many different hospitals and all that stuff. Y'all know right now I'm in Florida, and I've gone to a lot of places in Florida. But I feel like every time I go to these hospitals, and I'm not now technically like I'm like staff here, but when I go to these hospitals and they say, okay, well, we're gonna put you with so and so, I usually end up telling them,
hey, you want to hit?
Yeah, we can hit, yeah.
I'm on a fucking machine, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, I'll hit.
Against the wall. Let's hit.
Okay, cool, awesome, thank you. All right. Okay, all right, okay. Well, that's cool. He wants to hit. Okay, well, I'll make this short, y'all. But yeah, anyway, I feel like I started precepting them, and then so I was telling the young lady today. She was like, "No, you're absolutely right." She was like, "You got this. I learned so much from you," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, But I apologized to her. I apologized to her because I don't want to make her feel like she's not helping me, and she's such an awesome surgical technologist. But I do end up feeling like I precept the people that are supposed to be precepting me, But anyway, that's not me trying to be boastful or bragging. Y'all know that's not how I roll. But y'all, I'm gonna go hit with this guy. He just came up and he asked if he want to hit. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. And yeah, I don't want to stay on live and be disrespectful. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, subscribe and all that good stuff, whatever. I might be going live again and stuff when I get off the tennis court. I love and appreciate you all. Let's go. Let's go. I love you all. Thank y'all. I know, right? That's so cool. Thank you so much. Stab the back of my car. But the hate is real. Wow. I'm sorry, Josie. Wow. Hey, Life with Andrea. Well, Josie, please be careful. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Casual Shots. God bless you. All right. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Bye. Bye.